transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
I'm aware of what time it is on the West Coast. But here, where John is, of course, not ready in his chair, and I did not turn off the air conditioning, which I'm going to do right now. It is, in fact, 6 o'clock. I wish I were on the West Coast. It might be fucking cooler out there. It's 88 degrees right now in Buffalo. It was 91 earlier. I was sitting here in 84 degrees weather this morning doing a bunch of work, and I just could not maintain that level of fucking... I just couldn't work. Turn it on, see how long... No, I can actually... I tried that before we went on the air. See, I think of these things. I know what I'm doing. Kind of, some sort. No, if I turn it on, you're not going to hear it when I'm not talking, but you'll hear it like when I'm talking and right after I'm talking, you can hear it go, here. All right, fine. Just for you. Just for you. There it is. There's the background noise. Every time I talk, you're gonna get that buzz, and I'm just gonna suffer. I'm just gonna deal with it. I got a fan. There's a fan blowing right at me right now, and I had to turn that to the lowest setting because I was also making too much noise for the podcast. Yeah, well, I can hear it, and that's I can hear it. That's a problem for me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want other people to hear it. I know you can't hear it, but also like other people, when they watch this later, listen to it on the podcast, listen to it on all WNY. It's a podcast. It's supposed to have good audio, so I don't want to have my AC going in the background. And I can barely hear that when I do voiceovers, but I still, earlier today, turned the AC off to do these voiceovers. And I got like 8 out of 22 done. They're due at like 5 in the morning. So I appreciate that you didn't want me to suffer, but I will deal with it. And when John gets here, whenever that is, he was supposed to be on time today. Clearly, here's the empty chair. We will deal with it, and we will turn the AC on during song breaks, like we always do. I still have 14 more scripts in this one job to do, and it's due by 5 in the morning. And yeah, that's gonna be fun. Like, I was working on it earlier, and I'm like, I'm gonna get like 11 done, and I'll leave myself 11 for later. But it was like 84 degrees outside, so it was super warm in here, and like I had to set up for the podcast, and I was getting tired, so I was like, fuck it, I'm taking a nap. So I went and I took a nap, and I got up, and I got up to some messages in the Brain Dead Discord that I started to reply to, and then I was like, you know what? I got to get this show figured out. Figure out who we're playing on the show. I got to come up with a thumbnail, which I already had that image of the pink that I ultimately ended up using. I was starting to work on that the other day, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I was wondering if, you know, like, I didn't want to use a tragedy, and not a tragedy in the sense of anyone got hurt or anyone died or anything, right? But I didn't want to use like a local, I don't know what the word I want to use here is, because tragedy seems to be the word, but I didn't want to like exploit that, like be seen as exploiting that as, you know, when I used it as a thumbnail, but I really meant it as an homage. So hopefully people understand that. In fact, I didn't even mention what it was when I shared it on my personal Facebook. I just said, hey, everybody in Buffalo already knows what this thumbnail is. So I'm not even going to explain it. Just if you guys want to talk about it, tune in and let's chat. And here I am. And yeah, I don't know. I'm going to wait for more people before I start talking about that place. But sad day for Buffalo, in a sense. I did see a lot of people complaining like, oh, well, you know, if somebody's house burns down, y'all better be out with a candlelight vigil. Like, no, people went out for the candlelight vigil because of the times they had at the Pink, not for the building itself, not for the owners, but for the times, you know, the good times that they had and probably don't remember at the Pink. Because I'll tell you, I went to that place one time. I do not remember it at all. That was back in my 20s, so, you know, back then I was a completely different person. So me going to the Pink and not remembering, yeah, that sounds about right for that age. But sad day for Buffalo to lose that. And then a building yesterday that was it's the subject of an eminent domain battle in the courts right now between Buffalo and the owner, or Erie County and the owner, and this place caught fire. My high school best friend lived on Mariners, never been in, but it was near it quite a bit. Yeah, I was in it once, and I do not fucking remember at all. I mean, I remember going. I'm pretty sure I remember who I went with, but I do not remember anything about actually, you know, about the actual experience. I mean, and I think that's true of a lot of people. For most people, most nights at the Pink. But this building down by the KeyBank Center that Buffalo is trying to take by eminent domain, that caught fire yesterday, 2-alarm fire, just like the Pink. And I don't know. I'd imagine it got torn down. I didn't see much more about it afterwards. I didn't care to follow up. But yeah, I mean, I get what people are saying about, like, it's just a bar. And if we're going to go all out candlelight vigils and everybody's coming to watch the bar get torn down, we got to do this for our fucking neighbors, right? Like, I don't know my neighbors. I mean, I do know my neighbors. That's not entirely true, but you know, like I don't know a lot of my neighbors. So if something like that happened to them, why am I mean, I didn't have a good time at their house. You know what I mean? Like, I had a good time as far as I can remember at the Pink. I've heard it smelled like piss, so I never had the desire. There's a lot of places in Buffalo that smelled like piss, but were good places to go. The old Mohawk place, which is the same building, the same place that Mohawk Place is now. I only went there, I think, maybe once before it originally closed, and yeah, believe me, that place totally smelled like piss. But definitely would have gone back had they not closed, like, shortly thereafter. And it smelled like piss, like, right up near the stage. Because those rooms now where they keep all the band gear, I believe, and I'm not positive, because, again, I was only there once before it originally closed. No, love you too, Jazzy. But I believe before it originally closed, and somebody can correct me, you know, if nobody's watching now, you can correct me later when you're watching it back, but I believe the bathrooms were in those rooms where we keep gear now, and like being right up at the stage, I saw the Rabies play there, and like it smelled like piss right up by the stage. So that's nothing out of the ordinary in Buffalo, and does not make for a bad venue. It just makes for, like, plug your nose while you're there, you know? That's just me. I don't know. Excuse me. So I don't know where the fuck John is, because he told me, hey, I'm going to be out of work on time. I'm going to be at your house on time. And I have not heard from him. He has not told me he was going to be late. He is not here. We're going to text John right now. We're going to... Where you... Nope, that's... What the fuck am I doing? I'm searching for where you at in my messages. That's not what I want to do. I want to find John. Where you at? I'm pretty sure today's Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard from John all day. He wasn't in that group chat earlier when we were talking about whatever in the band chat, and I don't know where he went. And the chat's silent, and I didn't prepare for that. So because I was expecting John to be here on time. You know, we could talk about in the meantime, while we're waiting, is Kenmore Porch Fest is this weekend, and I've got the entire schedule right here in front of me. And of course that's Sunday, so it's gonna be like the last band we played today, which is the Safety Meeting. They're playing on it, and we're gonna talk about it more when that comes. But Kenmore Porch Fest is happening this Sunday. Buy our merch, by the way. It's running from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. And my buddy Michael Delano is closing that out. We played him last week on the show. And in fact, I went to his birthday party at Black Dots. Hey, you guys would be impressed, actually. You guys might be amazed. Okay? I went to 2 record stores in the last week. Right? Because I went to... we played Revolution Gallery, Yellow Sauce did, on Thursday. And Revolution Gallery is a block away from Revolver Records, the original Revolver Records location. So I was like, yo, I'm going to go to Revolver. I'm going to buy a bunch of records because I had cash from the punk rock prom from when Karina paid me back for all the marketing stuff. And so I go to Revolver and I walked around well, first of all, I show up at Revolution Gallery. And the guy running the place goes, oh, hey, great, you're here. You can help guide people into the building. I'm like, bro, I'm going to Revolver. I'm just here to drop off my shit. I'll be back in time to play the show. I'll be here before doors, you know, but like, I got an hour to go kill at Revolver. So I go over to Revolver and I only bought one record. I bought a DMX record. It's the one that's got Party Up on it. And I was like, cool, yeah, I'm going to buy this. But I didn't find anything else that really like jumped out at me that was like, oh, I need to buy this right now, you know? So I only spent like $25 at Revolver. And then the next night was Michael Delano and Sarah Elizabeth's birthday party at Black Dots, which is another record store. And I've never been there for a show. I've definitely been there to shop for records a time or two. So I was like, screw it. I'm going to get there right when doors open, and I'm going to buy some records before anybody goes on. And so I shot a text to my buddy Ryan McEnany, former co-host of the show, and he sends me a list of like 5 albums. I'm like, dude, give me some recommendations for some punk records I might not have. Like pretend I don't have over 700 records and just give me a list of records you would recommend. And he gave me a list of 5. They had 2 of them, so I bought 2 of them. I only spent like $47 or something like that. So between 2 record stores over the course of 2 days, I spent like $70. So I am personally impressed with myself. I am very and the time before that I went to the record store, I spent under $100 too. Like, who the fuck am I? What did I do with Joe? Like, these aren't prices. These aren't the prices I pay at record stores. You know, I'm usually way more than that. But yeah. So anyway, Michael Delano's closing out Kenmore Porch Fest at 65 Hoover Avenue at 7:00, playing till 8:00. Definitely worth checking out. There's a bunch of bands playing all throughout the day. I don't think I'm making it out because that's also the day the South Park sing-along comes out. And so the South Park sing-along, I know I keep digressing from the Kenmore Porch Fest, but the South Park sing-along is it's playing on the 23rd and the 26th. The 26th is next Wednesday. And so I was already not planning to go next Wednesday. However, John and I have plans, are making plans for next Wednesday. So there is a good chance that we will not be on air next week. We will possibly be taking the week off. So, but because of those plans, that leaves me only Sunday to be able to go to the South Park sing-along. So my plan, and I know nobody's watching right now, so I'm just going to throw this out there and I'll put it up on social media later, but my plan is I'm going to go Sunday to the Galleria. I'm going to go to like the 7-ish show. So my plan is I'm going to buy a ticket. I'm going to put up what my seat number is and what showing I'm going to. And if anybody wants to come hang with me and see the South Park, sing along with the South Park movie, which is my absolute favorite musical, then please feel free. So that's my plan Sunday. So I don't think I'm going to make it out to Kenmore Porch Fest, because then I have to get out there and then I have to get back and then I have to, all that shit. But there are some killer bands playing throughout the day here. Pretty Good State University's on at noon at 2565 Elmwood at Buffalo Cares. Love those guys. They hopefully somebody provides them a PA this time, because last time I saw them at a Porch Fest, they did not have one. I believe they own one. Just somebody said they could use it and then told them they couldn't use it. I'm not going to name names, but that. Yeah, that's what I was told. John is stuck in traffic. He'll be here in 1 minute, he says. Okay. But yeah, Pretty Good State University's playing at noon. The Clockers, my boys, the Clockers, they're playing at 51 McKinley Avenue at noon. There's Prairie Pavement playing at 128 McKinley Avenue at noon. Notice I skipped over 11. I don't know any of these bands, and that's not a knock on any of the bands. I just don't. Well, Not Normal. Not Normal's playing at 11 o'clock at 65 Hoover Avenue, and I know some members of Not Normal. So that was 2 minutes ago, by the way. John said he'd be here in a minute. So he's probably looking for parking. I might have locked the door. And if that's the case, he'll be here for the second half hour, second segment. Anyway, but yeah, Not Normal's playing at 11 o'clock, 65 Hoover Avenue. 1 o'clock, Jay Aquarius, who I always recommend when he's playing these Porch Fests or any kind of festival. Jay Aquarius playing at 1 o'clock at 23 Somerton Avenue. Oh, geez, there's a lot of people playing at 1 o'clock. Let's see, Karma Queen is playing at 47 Knowlton Avenue. Another great band I always recommend. Of course, they're playing head-to-head with Jay Aquarius. And again, if I don't mention your band, I'm not familiar with you. And that's not on you, that's on me. So I might have to check out a bunch of these bands. I hear my cats. 2 o'clock, Tyler Bagwell's playing at 14 Delwood Avenue. I've never heard of half these streets, by the way. I live in South Buffalo. So when we talk about South Buffalo Porch Fest, oh shit, we're not going to be here next week. I was going to say, when we talk about South Buffalo Porch Fest next week, I'll know the streets, but I'm not going to be here to talk about them. So we'll give you more information on that later in the show, too. But Sardine is playing. That is some friends of ours. They're playing at 2 o'clock at 2534 Elmwood Avenue. It's Straight Up Wine. We got the Safety Meeting, who we are playing later in the show as part of Porch Fest here. 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock at 65 Hoover Avenue. I'm just kind of scrolling through. Johnny Revolting, 51 McKinley Avenue. Go check them out. I didn't see them on the list when I was doing this, or I probably would have played them, because those are my boys. Abandoned Trains playing at 2 o'clock at 334 Warren Avenue. Here he is. He's here.
I like to make an entrance.
Yeah, you like to make an entrance. Come on. Get in there. Get in your chair there. Anyway. Oh, you got the glasses. He's got glasses.
I have no contacts.
He's out of contacts. I got you the sticker, John. Here's the.
I will not wear this.
It's a sticker. You don't wear it. You put it on stuff.
I'm not gonna put it on anything.
We're talking about Kenmore Porch Fest, which is this Sunday. I'm talking about Kenmore Porch Fest. Oh, look, somebody's in the chat. About time somebody's in the chat. There's Mark. I can't get over any further. We're gonna have to fix this camera. Oh no, we gotta go that way. No, we gotta go this way. This way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is as far as I can go. Okay, we're gonna have to adjust the camera a little when we get back when we go to song break. Yeah. Anyway, Kenmore Porch Fest this weekend.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of I'm going through and just any bands I'm familiar with, I'm talking up and saying, hey, go see them. Like Ratchet Snacks at 3:00 at 47 Knowlton Avenue. Of course, they're playing right after Karma Queen because they basically are Karma Queen, but they're a cover band. And again, if I'm not mentioning your band and you're on Kenmore Porch Fest, I just don't know who the fuck you are. So, Kevin Sampson and the Night Shift playing at 4:00, 65 Hoover Avenue. This is a Smells Like Dave Grohl tribute to the Foo Fighters and Nirvana, 29 Knowlton Avenue at 4:00. Figure you might appreciate that one.
Dave Grohl. What band is he in?
Creating a Sinner is on at 4:00, 119 Knowlton Avenue. And again, I don't know any of these streets. I don't live around there. I live in South Buffalo, where South Buffalo Porch Fest is happening next week, but we might not be here next week to talk about it, so.
Oh, yeah.
What else we got? We got Goodbye Metro is on at 5:00, 144 Palmer Avenue. Days Ago at 65 Hoover Avenue. Rockabilly Steve and BR3, I think we've played on the show before. 26 Crosby Avenue at 5:00. 6:00, Gimme Gimme is playing at 6:00 at 3116 Delaware Avenue at Fatty Beer. They're playing a 3-hour set. So this show's actually going. This fest is actually going till 9:00. And we've played Hart for Sale on the show before. They're playing 334 Warren Avenue at 6:00. And of course, Michael Delano closing things out 65 Hoover Avenue at 7:00. You should have came to the record store with me last week. You should have came to both record stores with me last week, actually. Mark says he, for one, does not know what Dave Grohl smells like. He smells like Nirvana.
He was in Nirvana?
Well, I'm mumbling and I'm yelling.
You're talking about Weird Al.
Yes, I'm talking about Weird Al. I'm wearing a Weird Al shirt. Of course I'm talking about Weird Al. Did you work today? Oh my goodness, how are you still alive?
I don't know. I was lawn care today. I was cutting grass.
And you're still alive to talk about it. You must have stayed really fucking hydrated.
I took a lot of breaks.
A lot of breaks, drank a lot of water.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got a bottle of water. Look at him. Look at him. He's making healthier choices than I am with my bottle of Pepsi over here.
No, I'll check down a Pepsi later.
You're confident Jill's not watching? Didn't hear you just say that?
She's not watching.
I know she's not watching. She's not in the chat.
She's at her apartment.
Oh, she don't have internet, so she can't watch.
I like Pepsi. Yeah. She can watch it though. When she has internet.
I'm gonna use CapCut on this video afterwards. I'm just gonna put short clips of you just being like, I love Pepsi. I'm gonna down a Pepsi later. Hello, John Johnson. Welcome. It's quiet chat today. Quiet chat.
Yeah,
People must forget it's Wednesday or...
I'm still out of it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just trying not to die. Liquid's in, liquid's out.
I almost died yesterday. I told you about that.
Yeah, you did.
Power line upside down with a trimmer almost near my ankle.
You speak up.
No. Power line. I was upside down on a ladder with a trimmer close to it. The saw was close to my ankle.
Almost got your ankle taken off.
Yeah.
You just come home with no foot. You're like, I don't know what happened, man. I was wrestling at Clash at the Castle and got my ankle caught in the ropes.
Pretty much.
I think Damian Priest almost lost a fucking leg last weekend.
Guy said he had an itch. Don't let go of the ladder. What do you do? That's when it never happened.
Man, I was watching a video earlier. It's a guy, he explores abandoned buildings.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, this is the worst McDonald's I've ever seen, right? So I'm like, I gotta see how bad this McDonald's is. It was really, like, deteriorated inside. But before he gets inside, he's just like, just running into all these bees. And he's just as nervous as I am around bees.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh man, like, don't even go inside, bro. Like, there's probably more there's probably a hive. Like, don't go in. He went in, there were no more bees inside, but there were big ass fucking bees. You could see him on camera. And it's like, dude, no, get away from there.
No.
I do not do the bees thing, man. That's
I don't have to deal with bees. I have to deal with anthills.
Ants are one thing, man, but bees, fuck that shit.
No.
Save the bees,
Yeah.
but keep them the fuck away from me.
Yeah, I don't like bees.
Ever tell you there was a WCW game for PlayStation, and there was a beehive level, complete with giant bees flying around. I could not play that level.
Oh, I seen it on YouTube.
Yeah,
It's weird. Why did they have that?
they
Didn't
just
really happen at WCW.
no, they just had some weird ass fucking shit in that game. There was like a disco level and shit. Like, yeah, no, it was those games were fucking weird.
Who thought that was cool?
One of the fucking developers apparently. I played it once, and you just hear the bees fucking buzzing by. I'm like, nope. WCW NWO Thunder has the bee. That is correct. Well, Nitro was basically the same game.
Too sweet.
So, but
I
yeah,
got my Hulkster t-shirt.
yes, you did. I saw you sent me a picture. I was sitting here doing something, and I just got this picture from you, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I just set my phone back down and just went back to work. So, I was either recording a song, or I was doing voiceovers, or I was watching TV. One of the three.
I told you I was gonna send that one. I got it.
He got the old Hulkster t-shirt from WCW.
Yeah.
I have a WWE Hulkamania t-shirt, and it's got the network logo on it, so.
I wish there was a Hulkamania t-shirt and I could put like tape over Kaz and Mania.
The rant buttons on Nitro and Thunder were so awesome. When you see them, say to pick them up. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Pick me, pick somebody else, do whatever you want.
Yeah, I had that game.
Yeah. That game was interesting, to say the least. WCW had some wacky ass fucking games.
Yeah. Not today's. It's like looks real.
Yeah. No, I every time I see a video about WCW Mayhem, I just go in the comments and go like, fans, what started off as a wrestling match has now turned into a street fight. They've battled all the way back to the parking lot.
I remember the War Zone.
WCW Mayhem was epic. I love that game, but tell me I'm wrong about the commentary. Tell me I'm wrong about that. That's exactly how the commentary was. It was so disjointed because it's like, fans, what started off as a wrestling match has now turned into a street fight. They've battled all the way back to the backstage.
That's funny.
The TNA Impact game was not any better. Right in the family jewels! I don't know, man. Wrestling video game commentary has always been fucking shit. I mean, it's better now. Like back then, though, it was just like, you know, like Brian Zane to this day on Wrestling with Regret goes, anytime he's talking about an Undertaker, like, American Badass match,
Yeah.
and he hits the last ride, he goes, the last ride! The last ride!
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So I gotta say, I am bad luck for the Florida Panthers.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch games 1 through 3. And I watched games 4 and 5. Which are the 2 Edmonton won.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be me, right? I mean, I missed the first 3 games of the series, and I'm like, all right, I got to tune in. This is an elimination game. Like, Florida can win the cup tonight. And then, boom, Edmonton fucking blows them out. And I'm like, all right, I gotta watch hockey tonight. You know, game 5, they could win tonight. And then Edmonton wins again. Lot closer. Nice trophy. Yeah, thanks, Thanks, Lidls. The trophy's back in the background.
Oh, mine is in my room.
It was off to the side for a little while because I was actually listening to records.
No, it's not a slammy. But...
It is not a slammy, but I am owed a slammy award.
You need 2 so you could be on Hart.
Well, I guess I could steal one, right? Because that's how he got his second one.
Yeah.
I did win one.
You need 2 so you're like, I'm not a nugget. Time for a change. So.
I love the commentary was when Bobby Heenan said after you hurt someone and he's hurt bad, he won't make it. He was 27. And now when I watch Epic Fails, I say he died that day. He was 27. Thank you, WCW Mayhem. Dude, I never played Backstage Assault. But, like, what the fuck was... It's a wrestling game! Where's the ring? And then, after WCW closed, and EA still had this engine to make wrestling games, they came up with the Def Jam series. The Def Jam fighting series is a direct successor to WCW Mayhem.
Really?
Yeah. So there you go. People love those Def Jam games. They would not exist if it weren't for WCW Mayhem and Backstage Assault. They were the direct successors of those games. So, yeah. Oh shit, we're past music time. I was not paying attention. Anyway, so tomorrow night there are a bunch of shows happening tomorrow night. And quite frankly, this is not the one I wanted to click on. Quite frankly, I don't think I'm going to this one. It's too goddamn hot out. And this show is outside. So this is Music in the Park, which is right around the corner from me. It's at Cazenovia Park. Apparently this has been going on. This is the 3rd week now. And I didn't see any promo for it until just today. Way to go, Facebook algorithm. But tomorrow's show features Letter to Elise and Johnny Hart and the Mess. And so I was like, which one of these bands am I going to play? Because Letter to Elise is the headliner. But Johnny Hart is the one that actually puts on this bunch of shows every year. Mm-hmm. I don't want to call it a festival, but the series, that's the word I'm looking for. So I decided whichever one I've played least recently is the one I was going to play, and that happened to be Johnny Hart and the Mess. And this song is called... And also, Johnny Hart and the Mess has a brand new album out. I believe it's called Moonlight Motel. Mm-hmm. And believe me, I know where that album cover comes from, Johnny. Referring to Johnny Hart, not you. But that's 29 years living in Niagara Falls. So anyway, this is from that album, and this song is called Higher, and it features the horn section on all WNY ThinkSoJoE Show.
I see you come around. I've been
Johnny Hart and The Mess on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show featuring the horn section and the song called Higher. John, this is her album cover. Do you recognize that?
Yeah.
This is, I don't know, you're not gonna be, but that's, yeah, it's not working. That's the album cover. It's the sign from the Moonlight Motel. On, oh, Jesus. Everybody in the chat now is trying to tell me to play Fortnite. They're trying to tell you to tell me to play Fortnite. You ever play Fortnite?
Yeah, never again.
No? Okay.
I mean, when I worked for some place with kids.
Speak up. Microphone's got to pick you up.
When I work someplace, when I work with kids, I play Fortnite. They show me how to play it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You don't like it. So you don't think I should play it?
No.
Okay then. There you go. It's settled. I appreciate that Meredith's tuned in though. So I was telling you this last night. Metallica announced, sometime in the past week they announced like, oh, we're gonna be characters in Fortnite, and we're gonna do a live show, which I believe is coming up this weekend, and we're gonna do a live show in Fortnite, and I get a message from my friend Greg saying, hey man, Metallica's gonna be in Fortnite, and then I also get a message from Leland like, hey, I guess you need to play Fortnite now, and I'm just like, yeah, but like, I don't need to go on Fortnite to see Metallica. I'm probably seeing actual Metallica, like, in the flesh, in the Snake Pit, in Boston, in, like, a month and a half. So, you could be John Cena, too, though. I'll tell you one thing. I can't see John Cena. Right, John?
Mm-hmm. I can.
No, you can't. I guess you could see anything with those glasses, huh?
Yeah.
Wake up.
One day.
Wake up, man. You got 80 minutes to go. 80 minutes, then you can go home, you can go to sleep. And then I have to go straight to doing voiceovers because I procrastinated till the last minute, and then it was 84 degrees when I went to try and do them. So it's like, all right, I can do this. And by the end of the 8th one, I'm just like, nope. Like, I got show promo to do anyway, so I did the show promo, and then I was like, all right, I guess I could do it now. And then I'm like, yeah, but it's almost 4 o'clock. I got to clean the... So I got to get my laundry, and I got to do this, and then... So I kept procrastinating, and now I still have 14 more scripts in a single job to do by 5 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm probably going to skip watching AEW tonight and just work. But, yeah. Yeah, playing as John Cena is not a good way to sell me on playing a video game. I mean, I can play as John Cena in WWE 2K. I've got him as part of my faction.
Can you play any John Cena in that game?
Dude, there are so many John Cenas in that game. They don't have the invisible one this year. They had the invisible one last year.
Invisible one?
Yeah, it was the jorts and like his elbow pads and knee pads and shoes and shit.
Oh.
And like there was no body. Did I hear that Justin Timberlake got a DUI? Yes, in fact I did hear that. I didn't pay much attention to it, but
mugshot, yeah.
I didn't see the there was a mugshot? I didn't see the mugshot. I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Yeah. I didn't realize he got in jail, but that explains everything.
Yeah, no, he got a DUI. I want to see if he's bringing sexy back in this mugshot.
Nope.
No, you're like, don't even look at it.
He looked like he just woke up.
You're like, don't even look this up. He looks like shit.
That's it.
He looks like Justin Timberlake. I mean, he doesn't look like he just woke up. He looks like he just got through like a 3-day bender, but
yeah.
I mean, that is a pretty damn good looking mugshot, though.
Yeah.
Like shit,
He's still pretty.
Shit, if I was Justin Timberlake, I'd be using that as a headshot.
Don't smile. I just smile.
Is that what I gotta do to get a good headshot for shit? Like, yeah, why doesn't he have a driver? I have a driver. His name's John. I'm kidding, bro.
That's true, though.
It is partly true. Yes. He looks lit in the mugshot. Yeah, I guess.
I'm the driver for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Justin Timberlake is driving himself. Why do any of these celebrities drive themselves? I was watching the Bret Michaels biography the other day on A&E, and he was talking about, like, yeah, you know, I shouldn't have drove home, but I drove myself home in my Ferrari and hit a light pole, and then I didn't have a face anymore. I'll tell you what, he looks pretty damn good for a guy who got his face completely obliterated by a light pole. But, yeah, you know.
He looks good for his age.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely, he had a good surgeon, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Because, like, I saw because they were showing, like, the footage of him, like, right after the accident, and his nose is, like, up here, and his teeth are fucking gone, and he's all fucking bloody and just...
And they made him handsome again.
They made him handsome again. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where they made Squidward handsome.
Oh, God. That was scary.
Somebody made... I was on WWE 2K Community Creations the other day. Somebody had handsome Squidward in there. I didn't download that. I downloaded Elmo, though. Did John do the weather yet?
No.
This man has been outside all day. You want to know the weather? Just
It's
look at the
fucking
condition
hot.
he's in.
I'm burned.
Look at the condition he's in. That's the weather.
If I take off my shirt, I look like I'm wearing a tank top.
He is exhausted from the heat. I'm surprised you're...
It's supposed to rain, I know, tomorrow and Friday.
That's not what the weather report I saw yesterday said.
It's supposed to. I'm hoping for rain.
Jesus, man. I was outside. I went outside to...
It was so hot, and I worked at a house. So hot, the guy had the sprinklers on. I ran through it.
I would have done the
walked through it
same.
until I was like, oh, this was so good.
I would have
I
done
don't
the
care about getting
same.
wet.
Legit. No cap, as the kids say. Nah, fucking... I went outside to grill a hot dog, and it was like... First of all, did you know they make top sliced hot dog buns?
Yeah.
I did not know this. This was news to me. Like, I also did not know that I bought top sliced hot dog buns.
All right. So today, 6 was... Okay.
John's phone's like, fuck you and your weather.
Yeah. 6% chance of rain today. Highest today is 87 degrees. The lowest is going to
It
70.
is currently 89. What do you mean highest is 87?
Oh, that's my phone says.
It was 93 earlier.
The lowest today is 78. It's muggy out. Oh, I know that for a fact. What's this out there? Tomorrow, 21% chance of rain. But the highest will be 86 and the lowest will be 73. Friday, 33% chance of rain. With the highest is 82 and the lowest is 72. This weekend's gonna stay in the 80s. 80 on Sunday, 85 on Saturday, and 75 on Monday. Back to 80. But
You skip a day there? What's it going to be like on Sunday for Kenmore Porch Fest?
Oh, I got there. So it's so for Friday it's 33% chance of rain. Saturday 30% chance of rain. Sunday 41% chance of rain. Monday is 35% chance of rain. With Tuesday is 8% chance of rain. It's gonna be cloudy all the next couple days, except for Tuesday will be nice and sunny, and going into next week, sunny. But it's like 30% chance of rain for 3 days, which is gonna stay in the 80s. So, and it's not gonna get The low is probably going to be in the 60s.
So what you're saying is get all my work done at night.
Yeah. When it cools down.
So I cannot work. I
But
cannot
it's
have my
gonna
AC
suck.
on when I work, and just like I can't when we're doing it when we're on the air.
Work
But
in
like,
the evening.
yeah.
That's all it says, but it's going to be hot next couple days.
yep.
So I'm expecting it's going to rain. Hopefully tomorrow. I really hope so. I'm asking for it.
What did you say the percentage was tomorrow? 21%.
Well, 21 and then 33 on Friday.
Yeah. You're probably not getting that rain.
I'll take a breeze. Give me a breeze. I'll take a breeze. Yeah. But I got like a cooler out there and a bunch of ice. Throw a bunch of water in it. Water and Pepsi.
What's that, Joe? You was barbecuing today? I have cooked on my grill every fucking day since I got it because it keeps me from ordering DoorDash.
Speaking of that.
Yeah. Let's see. I think the last time I ordered DoorDash was either last Wednesday or it was Thursday, which I counted as a band day because I did a Yellow Sauce gig. Let's find out. I'm gonna find out when the last time I ordered DoorDash was. Because I am very proud of myself that it's been almost a week, if not a week.
Yeah.
Because I've been out with hot dogs and Oilers reverse. I sure as fuck hope not, man. I want the Cats to win this. I was on the phone with John last night. I said to my cat Reese, I was like, "Yo, communicate telepathically with your fellow cats and tell them they need to score some goals. They got to win the Stanley Cup." Look at this. DoorDash is like not even fucking loading for me. It says starting. That's apparently how long it's been. Let's see. Why is it not letting me log into DoorDash? Continue to sign in. Now they're sending me a code. Okay, copy the code. Paste the code. Launching. I just want to know when the last time I ordered DoorDash was, because I'm very proud of myself that it's been almost a week. Well, we'll just let that load, I guess. It still says launching. Maybe DoorDash is down today. I don't know.
Maybe.
John, what's the logo on your hat? John Johnson wants to know.
Green Jello.
Yeah, it is definitely green Jello.
I just like skulls. So.
Lidls, I am not practicing. I told you, if we're having a cookout, it's going to be Nick cooking, not me. And it's going to be at Nick's house, not mine.
Still we call it Joe Barbecue.
It'll still be Joe's barbecue, but Nick's doing all the work. Still launching. I don't know, maybe by the end of the show I'll be able to tell you when I last ordered DoorDash, but it's been at least 6 days, so I'm good with that. I made it. I said I'm only allowing myself to DoorDash on band days. So Yellow Sauce counts, because they are a band, and I am a part of the band. So, yeah. Green Jello, by the way, if you have the money and the space, they are selling house shows right now. You can literally have Green Jello come play at your house.
Oh God.
Yellow Sauce for DoorDash. Could you imagine Green Jello? First of all, Green Jello played a show. You know, you remember we played with them in Rochester, and they had those. Were you with me when they were telling the members of Green Jello, like, don't use the pool noodles because the chandeliers are expensive? So they played a venue the other day. I forget where. I think Cleveland, maybe. And Bill's pants ended up on the chandelier, and they got 3 songs in before the venue killed the power. It's like, yep, that's what happens when you bring Green Jello in.
Bill must have been pissed.
No, Bill takes it as a badge of honor. He's been posting about it all week. Oh, it was Burlington, Vermont. Thank you.
Took off his pants.
Oh, he takes off his pants every show. He plays in his underwear.
I didn't see him in his underwear. Just
You were outside half the set because you had a headache.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he plays in his underwear every show, so, like, that's nothing new. Just the,
That explains why the poster for when we played with him, he was in his underwear.
Yeah. But yeah, in Burlington, he threw his pants, they ended up on the chandelier, the venue's like, fuck you guys, and cut him off. But yeah, Bill's been bragging about it all week. That's not, that's not anything that he's ashamed, that he's like mad about. He's just like, yeah, we're so over the top. They killed the power after 3 songs. But yeah, they're selling this house show. So if you want green jello at your house, destroying your chandeliers,
No.
you can pay them for the privilege.
No, they can play in my backyard, but no, I don't do it.
So John Johnson says John should take off his pants for performances. Fans would increase for shows. John has been taking his pants off, and fans have been increasing for shows.
Yep.
So maybe there is a correlation there to you.
I'm rocking out booty shorts.
You rocking those skimpy ass shorts.
I'm a whore.
I called you a slut at the last
I
show.
know I am. I'm not afraid to admit it. I am a slut.
Yeah.
No one's got to be.
Well, I mean, don't you have to have sex to be a slut? Isn't that like the definition? What's the name of that song, John? Anyway.
Go fuck yourself. That's my favorite song.
Yeah. No, John totally plays in like very short shorts.
Mm-hmm. If you got it, show it.
He wore that amazing tux for Punk Rock Prom, but then when he got on stage, he's wearing a cutoff t-shirt and the shortest fucking shorts I've ever seen on a dude.
Yeah.
Like he looked like he was ready to play an NBA game in the 70s.
He's ready. You think I'm gonna fucking play in that?
You thought about it.
I thought about it, but I might have died.
Yeah. John wants to know, is it better to play bass pedal in socks, shoes, or barefoot?
For me,
Yeah.
I used to play barefoot, but now I play with shoes.
So
To
is
get
it,
a better grip on the
Okay.
shoes.
there you go.
I can't play with socks or slip.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't do that again.
When I play drums, I play with whatever I happen to have on my feet at the time, which is usually barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot you can get a good grip.
But of course, I'm not playing with like actual drum pedals, so like I got my shit's like plastic or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you.
I got the cheapest fucking electronic kit, but it gets the job done.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yet I still program drums when I write music.
I prefer shoes or barefoot, no socks. Just you don't get a good grip.
And for guitar pedals, I prefer shoes. But they have to be. The reason I wear Vans is because Brian was always yelling at me if I'd show up wearing boots, and like I would hit 2 pedals on accident at the same time, and he'd be like, "Dude, that's why you got to wear Chucks." And so I was gonna buy Chucks, but then I saw like Vans, I could get custom ones, so I started ordering Vans, and I've been wearing Vans ever since. Like I'm wearing Vans right now.
I'm wearing Walmart, Brian.
I still say you need those WWE shoes.
Yeah, I should get them for the show.
I've been trying to convince John to buy WWE sneakers from Walmart. Every time we go to Walmart, I'm like, dude, there they are. You should buy them. I almost convinced you to buy a fanny pack.
They would come in handy.
I almost convinced you were carrying it around the store. You were ready to buy it, and then we walked back by that same section. You're like, I'm not gonna buy it. You put it back.
I need
I'm like,
it.
damn it.
I need it. It was good for my wallet and shoe and my phone.
I was texting Jasmine. I'm like, yo, I think I convinced John to buy a fanny pack.
No,
John and
my-
Joe, if you had unlimited credit card, what's your dream guitar and drum kit? What's your dream drum kit?
Oof. I don't know. That's tricky.
I don't think we ever think in terms of like if we had unlimited money of what gear we would buy. That's why I deferred to you
can't
because
think
I don't
of
have
a
an answer.
brand, but I have a type of brand I
I-
was looking into.
I love my cheap guitars, man. I don't know if I would want to buy
I love my new Grush kit.
I think I would buy like an actual ESP guitar instead of like the LTD brand. And I would get one with the Evertune bridge because my buddy Andrew's always fucking talking them up, but those are like $1,200. So that would probably be like the most expensive thing I would think to buy.
Yeah.
Maybe a fucking Martin acoustic or something. I don't know. Those are like thousands of dollars and they're apparently amazing, but I would absolutely have to take care of that. And like, I am bad about taking care of my shit. Like, the humidity today and all my shit's in the other room with no fucking AC, no climate control whatsoever. Like, that can't be good for most of my guitars. I got one guitar in the room here. And I was recording on it yesterday. Actually, the day before. I'm like, oh, yeah, this right here. I'm just going to grab this one. Yeah, I haven't changed the strings on it in months, and it sounds like shit. So,
SJC.
John's looking at his dream drum kit. I'd tell you,
SJC drums.
Yeah, I don't really look at expensive guitars. I look at guitars I can afford. And like I almost bought one. Like I was thinking about it, cause Cricket had a sale where all their machines were on sale, and the one I want was $80 off. And I've been hesitant to buy it because I don't want, like, I still have my old one. My old one's fine. So I'd want to find a good home for that one and somebody to give me some money for it so I can put a dent in the cost of the new one. But the new features aren't worth the straight up amount of it. So I almost bought it at $80 off. Mm-hmm. And then I also had some discount codes. So I was getting like $100 off this fucking thing. So I'm like, all right, if I get a PayPal like working capital loan, I'll get $1,000, mm-hmm. Right? But and the last time I did that, I bought $400 worth of stuff, immediately repaid $500 of it, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. If I'm gonna get the $1,000, I'm gonna spend the $1,000, right? So I was like, what do I want besides this? Because there's a lot of shit I've been looking at. I've been looking at sublimation printers, embroidery machines, fucking laser cutters, all kinds of shit I've been looking at. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what can I buy this out of the $1,000 and still have money for? And then I start looking at guitars. Because I'm looking for something that looks cool. Not necessarily anything that is, expensive or, like fancy as fuck, I'm just looking for something that looks cool. So I found some cool looking guitars and I'm like, yeah, but I don't need any more guitars. So we'll answer your next question when we come back because it is break time and we are dying in here. So we are going to turn the AC on for the next 5 minutes and 38 seconds, which is the shortest song on this band's EP. 5 minutes and 38 seconds, man. If all of our songs were that long, we'd have no problem doing 45-minute sets.
We need to start writing 5-minute songs.
I guess we need to start writing 5-10-minute songs. The one song on there was like 8 minutes. I'm like, I can't play that. Like, oh, good, they have one that's just over 5 minutes. This is Malarchuk. They are playing with Good Reverend, TVMTN, which I don't know how to pronounce that or what it stands for if it's not just a word that they shortened. Matt Smith's Nervous System. And this is all at Mohawk Place tomorrow at 8 p.m. Again, lots of shows tomorrow. These dudes are clearly named after Buffalo hockey legend, infamous kind of hockey guy, Clint Malarchuk, who, as you will all undoubtedly remember, because most of you are from Buffalo and the one who's not is a hockey fan, infamously got his throat cut during a game by a skate.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember seeing that when I was a kid on the news, like, oh shit. And then he was back 2 games later, because dude's a badass. Anyway, this is the band Malarchuk, and this song is called Golden Delicious on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show. That was Malarchuk on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show. And early in the song break, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
I almost pulled up the When Legions Fall video from when they were in the studio, when they released their new music video. But and that's because like on most of my other screens on my stream deck, that is the AC button. I'm like, it's hot, I need the AC, so I hit what I thought was the AC button, but it was the wrong button. So, oops.
You got any guests coming up?
Nope.
Anytime soon?
Nope, nothing scheduled.
Oh. Usually when you have a guest, I'm never here.
Yeah, no, I noticed. You're just like, Joe's got this. I don't need to be there.
The last time I was here was with Nick. No, it wasn't Nick. No, it wasn't Nick. It was when we had our band in Last Train.
Oh, geez, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago we had The Last Rain and The Living Brain Dead on.
I decided to wear a leather jacket. That was a wrong move.
Oh, yeah, especially with that many fucking bodies in here, dude. Like, yeah, that shit's nuts. All right, so, before the break, John asked us, well, what about a simpler question, what dream designs for your guitar and drum kit? What would you want your drum kit to look like if money was no object?
Okay. Cool design on it. Cats in space.
Cats in space.
Little dogs, little cats in space. Floating around. That'd be sick.
Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine has epic designs. I have always wanted, and I can, and because of the nature of this image, I can never find a high-res version of it. I have always wanted the Wasteland from Mortal Kombat 2 on a guitar.
Yeah.
Like when I got my first guitar, my Fender and my Squier Stratocaster, which I still have to this day. I just never play it because I hate single coil pickups. But my first guitar, I always wanted to get the Wasteland from Mortal Kombat put on the pickguard. So that is still to this day, like I would really like to do that, and I don't know how to go about that because like the places that will do like wraps or whatever for your guitars, if it's a commercial image, they won't do it. So even if I did like enhance it enough to be like, yo, this is what I want on my guitar, they wouldn't do it. So I would actually have to find somebody locally that would know how to like do that. So that's proving to be very difficult. Is what's still going on? Hi, Dewey.
Hi, Dewey.
Yes, the show is still going on.
Yes.
411 episodes in. You think we're going to stop now?
411?
411.
Shit. We're almost at 420.
Yes, we are almost at 420, and you still need to speak up. Because that noise gate is killing you.
It's a lot easier with the other mics.
Do you want your other mic? Will that make things easier on you?
Well, you know I'm not a loud talker.
I know, but like I had to put a noise gate on for like all the noise from last week. I suppose I could.
Oh, yeah.
I could
That's
turn the
all
noise
right.
gate down. No, you just need to. I thought Joe was done by 7-Eleven. What? Give John the cooking man his other mic. Yeah. No, John just needs to speak up. He needs to speak above negative 32 decibels.
Yeah.
Or is it negative? It might be negative 36. I don't even know what the noise gate's set for. I just know there was noise outside last week, and I was like, how do I make this noise go away so the podcast sounds cleaner? And then I set the noise gate pretty well, I think. Turn your voice up to 11, John. Channel your inner Spinal Tap. Go up to 11.
11.
He just checked his pulse. He was like, eh. Why'd you check it? You're checking your pulse so you can get your voice
I'll
louder?
make sure I'm still alive.
I mean, yeah, as quiet as you are, I might have to. We gotta check and make sure.
Yeah.
I was worried about you because I hadn't heard from you all day and the show was starting. I'm like, he said he was gonna be here on time.
Yeah. I hate traffic. I hate people.
I don't know. I mean, but I literally didn't hear from you all day. Like even in the like group chat or nothing. Like
I knew you had to work, so I didn't bother you.
oh yeah, I mean I still got to work. I got a shit ton still to go.
So that's why I didn't call.
Yeah. Dewey says, why did Leland tag me in this and then not be here? He tagged you in it like an hour ago. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's always been my, what I want is the Wasteland from Mortal Kombat 2. Like, I always thought that was a cool looking background. So I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to have on a guitar. And, you know, a little less as I've gotten older, but I was looking at some designs that were, you know, just... my dream kit would be the PDP CX5 series drummer from Alien Ant Farm's kit, and I'd put John and Joe's face on my bass drum. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Just put our faces on your bass drum. Just put your face on your bass drum.
Yeah.
You with the fucking space helmet on.
With the space helmet.
Yes! We're gonna do the John in Space fucking drum head.
I think DW could do it. No, Evans. Evans.
It was D'Addario that did your current one.
Yeah, Evans.
It's got the Evans logo on it, but D'Addario did it.
Yeah. Let's see if he could do that for us.
We could. We totally could. It's another $100 and something bucks, but I mean, we got other shit we got to pay for first. But
yeah, we do.
Yeah, lots of shit we need to pay for first. So
especially me.
Yeah. Yep. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Why did I not? I thought I... There. Now the next song's set up. But, yeah, man. Kenmore Porch Fest going on this weekend. South Buffalo Porch Fest is coming up next weekend. And since we won't be here to talk about it, we should probably look that up. Talk about it now. Tell people what bands to go see.
Yeah.
Because I'll be home. And I'll have nothing to do. So, let's see. South Buffalo Porch Fest. Listen to those keys. Gotta love a mechanical keyboard. South Buffalo Porch Fest. Schedule. Let's see who's all playing. Eventually. Oh, it blocked a pop-up. Hold on. What the hell is that? Oh, it's redirecting. And it wants a password. What the fuck? Yo, South Buffalo Porch Fest. Fix your shit. Trying to find out. I clicked on schedule. I'm trying to find out when the bands are playing. It's Saturday, June 29th. Schedule. Let's try this again. And it blocked the redirect to a password protected page. So I don't know. South Buffalo Porch Fest. I'm trying to help you out here. Get people to go see the bands. And I can't. Because your fucking website's not showing me shit. It's trying to redirect me to shit that requires a password. What the fuck, man? I was trying, guys. I really was. I was gonna tell you all about South Buffalo Porch Fest. It's showing me where the porches are. It's not telling me what bands are playing on it. What the fuck? I'm kind of glad we're not playing this year.
Yeah.
That would be because like it annoys me when shit like this happens.
It's from 12 to 5.
I'm trying to plug your shit and I can't because your fucking shit's not showing me the information I need. So screw it. South Buffalo Porch Fest. Walk around South Buffalo and find the bands on your own, I guess.
Yeah.
Because apparently they don't want you to know who's playing where.
Be safe though.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's South Buffalo. You'll be fine. I would like to know where the bands are, so I know like where I'm gonna be next Saturday wandering around.
Rain or shine.
Like, do I want to go see any of the bands? Do I want to sit on my own fucking porch and just, do nothing? My landlady usually has a gathering for Porch Fest, but usually she has bands, and she's not doing that this year. So, I tried, guys. I tried to tell you about South Buffalo Porch Fest, but I apparently cannot. We need to make a festival in Buffalo and call it John Stock. It'll be charming.
John Stock?
I now own 2 Wayne Stock t-shirts, so...
I'm down for John Stock.
Yeah. Well, so they have a Facebook link on their website, and I clicked on it, and it goes to the Wix Facebook page. South Buffalo Porch Fest. Get your shit together.
I was thinking the John Stock Cosfest.
Cosfest, okay.
John Stock's good too. You didn't think about that.
All right, I'm gonna try this way. Let's see, South. I'm trying. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to tell you who's playing at South Buffalo Porch Fest, and when and where, because we're not gonna be here next week to tell you about it. They even have. They don't even have a. Oh, there it is. South Buffalo Porch Fest. Be sure to check out Kenmore Porch Fest as a primer for our festival. Festival shirts. Would like to buy. Welcome to Honk. So I guess we're not telling you about South Buffalo Porch. Wait, hold on. See the band schedule. Click this link. Click. And it's trying to redirect me to that password protected page again.
Get your shit together.
Yeah, if you guys want to go see bands at South Buffalo Porch Fest, you're just going to have to wander around and hope you find them. Mm-hmm. I guess, because I can't find a schedule. If anybody is watching right now and they're playing South Buffalo Porch Fest, please tell us where you're playing and we'll clearly promote you. But yeah, this is, you're running a festival and I can't see the list of bands that it's playing. That's not how this works.
It doesn't help. Maybe it's down.
No, it's literally trying to redirect me to a password protected page. That's what this is.
And
it says redirect blocked.
It's on their end.
And if I click this, it goes to a OneDrive, and it's asking me to enter my password?
Try that.
I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm intrigued. What the hell is my password? I have no idea what my password is. That was not it. Okay. I don't know why it needed my fucking OneDrive password to log in and open this fucking document, but I've got the document. We can tell you where bands are playing. Still, this is a ridiculous ass way of fucking doing it. Is through an Excel spreadsheet that you have to have a Microsoft account to fucking access? Come on. All right. We're gonna look and we're gonna find some bands and tell you who we would go see. Urban Achievers, from noon to these are noon to 1 p.m. bands. Urban Achievers is playing at 72 Hollywood, which I believe is where they played last year. I also don't know where that is, even though I live around here. Who else? Haunted Gypsy, we've played with her. She's playing at 90 Whitfield. Adelaide is playing at 138 Woodside. Tyler Bagwell at 245 Abbott. You're going to find that a lot of these festival bands play all the Porch Fests. Grace Stumberg is playing at 688 Abbott at 1 o'clock. Johnny Hart and the Mess at 175 Potters at 1 o'clock. Let's see who else. Nobody else I'm familiar with at 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock, we've got Rockabilly Steve and BR3 playing at 128 Tuscarora. Lots of bands I've never heard of this year. AC Anton is at 3 Pawnee. J Aquarius, of course, like I said, festivals. 20, what was, I found it, where'd he go? J Aquarius at 20 Milford. Prairie Pavement at 25 Sheffield, Not Normal. These are all bands that are playing also at Kenmore Porch Fest this weekend. Not Normal at 2270 South Park. I might go check that one out. I want to see Not Normal. That seems like a pretty good group of people to have together. Grace Stumberg playing again at 3 o'clock at 28 Cushing. And then Haunted Gypsies playing again, 104 Crystal. 1 Foot Up, who we just played with last week at 23, a couple of weeks ago anyway. 23 Ladner. Not a lot of bands I'm very interested in seeing, honestly, this year. I might just stay in the house. Pray for Mojo is playing at 385 McKinley at 4 o'clock. Winsky is playing at 37 Richfield. Broken Locker, 601 McKinley. And yeah, those are all the bands I'm familiar with on this year. Not a lot that I would. I'm actually very surprised to see that Karma Queen is not on there.
Yeah.
Because that's usually the band I go see for South Buffalo Porch Fest.
Well, they got their own shows.
Yeah, that's true. And they also got Kenmore Porch Fest this weekend. So
yeah, so they're doing.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bands playing, but it's not bands that are very I'm familiar with. I don't want to say they're not good at promoting. It's just that maybe the algorithm is like, he wouldn't like these, I'm not going to show him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Again, if you're playing one of these festivals and I have not mentioned your band, hit me up. Tell me about your band. We'll play you. Like, we're always looking for bands to play. We're always looking for interviews to do, and we're just, it's like, I see your band name and it doesn't jump out at me, and so it's like, I don't know who they are.
I'm really looking forward to that thing we're doing in August.
The thing we're doing, the 5th anniversary show?
That and something else.
We're doing something else in August?
I don't know if we announced it yet.
We're
Podcast.
The fucking Subterranean Music Festival. Yeah, he's been tagging me in that shit for like a month now.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a cool thing.
Subterranean Music Festival. We are vending at that event.
Yes. So if you're a band that wants an interview, come see us.
Yeah, we'll be there, and we'll have a recorder. We'll have some mics. We'll be ready to go. I gotta get some stickers and shit made though.
Yeah.
Like that's still I gotta do that now. Which means there's $80 I gotta spend. Get to go visit Andrew from Johnny Revolting. So
we'll bring the trailer anyways.
Yeah, bring the fucking trailer. Fill it with fucking ice and Pepsi.
Yeah. And lawn chairs.
And lawn chairs, yes.
We'll get a tent.
I have a tent.
And then we'll throw in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all set.
I have a tent and I've used it twice. I used it for Warped Tour, and I used it for the Folk and Punk Festival a few years ago. Which, I don't know why we're not playing the Folk and Punk Festival. I think maybe we were invited, but I think we weren't available.
You could bring that girl.
I could bring I could. Doesn't need no electricity or nothing, just a propane tank, so.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Or not even a tank, just a little canister.
Ourselves.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm down for that.
Need no brand TV so you can play Fortnite.
Yeah, right.
Or laptop.
Fuck. There you go, Leland. He tried to convince me. I ain't playing no fucking Fortnite, man. I might download it just to watch the Metallica content, like the show. But like I also feel like I won't have to, and I can just watch it on YouTube later. Mm-hmm. So like, why am I gonna waste hard drive space?
You got a checklist here?
That's my checklist from before Punk Rock Prom. Pack the cash box, the merch, signage, necklaces.
So I could make a checklist what we need for when we have shows.
Yeah, well, that was all the shit I needed to get done before I left for the show.
Yeah.
And it says, be ready by 4:45, because that's when John's going to pick me up.
I didn't pick you up at 4:45. John
did not pick me up. I Ubered to... The fuck was that?
What the...
I Ubered there. I don't care. Anyway, somebody commented on a memory I shared. So years ago, this is 9 years ago, and I'm assuming that's what this is going to be when I click over to this.
Oh my God.
10 years ago, I'm at the McKinley Mall, and I'm walking into the mall, and I hear somebody driving down the street, and they're blaring this rap song, and it goes, all my exes live in Texas like my name was George Strait. And I'm like, are you fucking serious with this shit? Like, that is the dumbest fucking line I've ever heard in a rap song. And to this day, that is the dumbest fucking line I've ever heard in a rap song. So this came up in my memories today.
Yeah.
Because it was 10 years ago today. And I fucking Googled this. And it turned out that this rapper with the dumbest line I've ever fucking heard in a rap song ever is Drake.
Degrassi.
So I shared it and I said, I just Googled this. Apparently the rapper was Drake.
Drake.
And
A former Nickelodeon actor.
and he and Marissa, Leland's wife, commented, and I replied and I said, I am very surprised I haven't gotten an angry react and a comment from my friend Katie, who is a huge Drake fan. And I tagged Katie and she's like, yeah, I was shaking my head at this when I saw it. I'm like, yeah, my first thought when I saw this was Katie's gonna fucking be very disappointed that I didn't know that this was a Drake.
Which Katie?
The one we went to the Bush show with.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she was shaking her head at the fact that I did not know that was Drake.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Somebody said that's a bar. What's a bar?
What's a bar?
Oh, it's like it's I don't know. I have no idea what he means. It's a bar.
That's a bar. LOL.
Drake is a bar. I don't. George
That's
Strait is a bar. What's a bar?
Oh, no.
Does he mean like it's a bar from like the song, like in
Yeah.
the song sense of the word?
Yeah, that's what he means.
Well, obviously that doesn't need to be said.
I'm just saying. I understood him.
No, I mean, like, I get that, but that doesn't make sense. Like, even in that context, it doesn't make sense. Why? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Dave Bond, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Oh, man. You know what else doesn't make sense is how long these songs we're playing today are. Actually, this is the second shortest song.
Yeah.
From the band we're playing today, the band we're playing right now, and they've got a show coming up, actually at Milky's. This one is also tomorrow. There's a lot of fucking shows going on tomorrow. Not a lot this weekend. I think mostly everybody's playing at Kenmore Porch Fest, but like not a lot going on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But this show is going on at Milky's. It's on Thursday, June 20th, 6 p.m. Doors, $10. 21 and up, unless with a parent or guardian, which that's surprising for Milky's. I thought they were just straight up 21 plus, but I don't know. Maybe Yace Booking got some kind of maybe Yace Booking talked them into it. But the bands are Annabelle from Ohio, Camp Trash from Florida, and then our local bands, Personal Style and Del Paxton.
Del Paxton?
I knew you were going to react that way.
Del...
That was my first thought when I heard the band. I'm like, Del Paxton?
Wait, what is
Like,
this?
like I know where they got that band name from.
The Wonders?
Del Paxton. And yeah, this is Del Paxton, and this song is called Chart Reader on All WNY Think So Joe Show, and I will hit the right button this time when we turn the AC on.
Del Paxton.
Yes, this is Del Paxton.
Can you feel it? Has it kicked in? Shot through the limbs and we can fix this disconnection. Still trying to run from the day your heart died. 792, we're a long way from the west side. Carolina, West Virginia. Heart
That was Del Paxton and the song called Chart Reader. John and I were having a discussion during the song break about... I was very confused because I was thinking of the guy in Wayne's World 2.
Yeah.
Which is... And John said, that thing you do.
Yeah.
John was right.
I was right. The drummer, Del Paxton.
It was, the guy from, the band
he
he liked.
played piano.
Yeah, he was the guy...
Guy played drums to him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you were right. I was wrong because I was thinking of Del Preston.
There you go.
So yes, I did. While I still understand the movie reference because I've seen That Thing You Do and have the soundtrack right behind me here.
I even covered the song.
Yeah. Which that's a catchy ass song.
Yes, it is. I love playing it.
It's almost as catchy as Say His Name and He Appears.
I believe. What do you believe in?
I believe in Joe Hendry. Anyway.
Which he was on Raw.
Any wrestling fans will now have that song stuck in their head for a week.
He was on Raw 2014.
Because every time I see him wrestle or see him post a meme or something where his music is playing, I am just
say
like...
his name.
I am just like sitting here like... Because they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo.
Where's he from?
He's from Scotland.
Yeah, I thought the accent, yeah.
Told you I have it.
We used to wear suits. I think we look good in suits.
Oh, we did look good in suits, but I am not fucking playing many more shows wearing suits. That shit sucked.
Yeah.
It didn't suck as bad as I thought it was. I was like, yo, this shit is not gonna stay on the whole time.
I don't know.
And then it stayed on the whole time, including the hat.
I don't know how Ice Nine Kills does it.
I don't know how the fuck my hat managed to stay on. Like, I was moving around so much and the hat just stayed on my head. I don't understand how. Like, I thought that shit would have went flying.
I didn't wear a hat on stage.
Nope. I did, though. Buried over here. I wore this hat on stage. This hat looks good on me. I like this hat.
Now we got one thing we gotta go for. We don't care about the crown now.
Oh yeah, we gotta.
We're going for best dress every time.
Yeah. And I fully intend to win next year.
No, not losing my championship. Nope, not happening. You better. No. You think I look good then? Wait till next time.
I'm gonna have to hit Karina up and be like, "Yo, you need to hurry up and book next year's prom." So we can all show up and compete for best dressed.
Best dressed.
Like, I don't even care if we're on it. We're just gonna be there competing for best dressed.
You're gonna have to step back in the line. I'm first. I'm top of the hill. I'm gonna regain my championship.
No, you're defending your championship.
I'm gonna keep it.
Well, I'll tell you, man. If you're playing the punk rock prom and you're not trying to win that best dressed title, you're in the wrong business.
Yes.
And I am definitely coming for the crown. Well, not the crown, but the can of beer, I guess.
Next time after
the fucking can of Steel Reserve. What the fuck?
Next time after prom, I'll still be in first place on the podcast.
She asked me before the show. She's like, do you think we can give away tickets to your next show here at Mohawk? Like, do you think we can give away tickets to the anniversary shows for best dressed? I'm like, I guess. And then you won, so I'm like, I guess we don't need to give away those tickets now.
I'm gonna be there.
You're gonna be there anyway.
Because I've been in the band for 5 years.
And we're not doing tickets for that show. We're just doing at the door, I think. I'm not really... I kind of want to do advance tickets, but I kind of don't want to pay to do advance tickets. So, you know.
We've been doing this for 5 years, Joe.
5 fucking years of the living brain dead.
They went by quick.
The actual date is like August 3rd, but I'm supposed to be out of town, and that's also like Jill's birthday weekend and Shane's birthday weekend, so we were like, yeah, we're not doing it that weekend.
No.
So we're doing it August 16th at Mohawk Place with our friends in Spit Sisters. I got to follow up with the band I most recently asked and see if they're going to be able to do it, because I'm really trying to find a third band right now, but I really would like it to be someone with some history with us.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked a band that John Johnson really likes if they would do it, so I'm waiting to hear back. So hopefully we'll have an announcement soon. I would like to have an announcement before our next show so I can like start flyering and shit, which I could do because I have a flyer. It's just got us, Spit Sisters, and like one more to be announced. So, you know, shout out to Spit Sisters. They are fucking amazing. I can't wait to play with them. And Jill hit that suggestion, even though she's never actually seen them play. We tried to get them to play with us at fucking Timeless Babes, but
was I in the band when you guys played with them?
With the band that I asked,
Spit Sisters?
No, we never played with Spit
No, we
Sisters.
never?
This is the first time.
Oh, okay.
We tried to play with them in Timeless Babes earlier this year, but they were unavailable. Or by the time they got back to us, we had already filled out the lineup.
Oh,
which,
yeah, I remember that.
Quite honestly, I would have preferred Spit Sisters over some of the bands we did have on the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
So, because, you know, they probably would have stuck around for the whole show and not tried to tell us to Venmo them on the way out the door. But
Yeah, there was a...
yeah. And they would have showed up on time and not tried to play a full set after they showed up with 5 minutes left in their set time.
I think that was a different band.
Those were two different bands on the same show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
we're not thrilled with some of the bands we booked for that show, if you can't tell.
And probably never play with them again.
Probably not. At least not if you know, we're booking it.
Yeah.
Because, like, okay, like, I can, you know, again, it's a respect thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a respect thing.
Like,
But if you're booked for a show, be on time. I get it that it's for load-in, you're a little late, but be on time for your set.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I understand she had circumstances.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
And
but
she let us know. I give her that.
we found out from her bandmates when they were
bandmates,
waiting
yeah.
for her to show up for the show.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, we at least knew what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, unlike the other band who was just like, okay, guys, we're leaving. You know, you can Venmo us whatever the money is. Like, no, the fuck we can't.
Not how it works.
We ain't fucking Venmoing shit. You stay or you don't get paid. Because my ass is getting paid in cash, so your ass is getting paid in cash.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it fucking works. If I'm making money through the fucking door, that money's coming in cash. I'm not gonna go find I'm not gonna go put the money in my account so I can fucking Venmo you.
Yeah.
Unless you ask me ahead of time. Don't tell me on your way out the fucking door. So, you know.
But I gotta admit, Jill did great though.
She did amazing.
She did amazing.
She booked a great show.
Yes.
And she handled everything well, and when
Yes.
she had trouble, she came and got the experienced promoter.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, cool, I got you, let's go. So, yeah, she did amazing. She put on an amazing show.
I'm planning in the future to book a show for us, so I do something for the band.
Yeah. I mean, because, you know, you don't do anything for this band. You don't drive us around and fucking load all the fucking gear and make us all fucking uncomfortable.
I'm lazy. When it comes to this band, I'm lazy. I don't want to do shit for this band.
Hey, you show up to our band practices.
Hey, whoa. That was... No. That's gonna be mad at me. We all show up.
No, that's not what I meant.
I thought that's what you meant. Like,
No, that's not what I meant.
Did you say that in the fucking ear right now?
I did not. That was not what I meant.
It just sounded like.
No, that was
assholes. I was like, did
No.
you just fucking say that?
That was not what I was. I was
fucking-
referring. I was referring to you show up to our band practices.
Yes. I thought you meant.
I'm emphasizing
I
you show up
thought
to. You show up to practices with our band.
Oh, you mean my other?
What the fuck did you? I was
I
not.
thought you meant Jill.
No, Jill has fucking circumstances
Yeah, I
that
thought you
can't
meant
be.
that. You just said that shit. I was like, what the fuck, Joe?
No.
Okay, I got mixed up. Okay. I thought you said, oh, you just started a war.
Jill's going through some shit, man. I understand why she's not coming to band practice. I'm just.
Oh, you mean my. Oh.
That's why I emphasized our practices.
Oh, my. Oh, my other situation.
Yeah, I did.
I thought. Oh, but okay, now it makes.
Look, he hasn't been to band practice for his other band in so long. He forgot he's in another band.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
That's what just happened right there.
I don't even know if I remember the songs.
He hasn't been to band practice with his other band in so long. He forgot he was in another band and thought I was referring to something completely different.
Yes.
That is exactly what just happened right there.
Sorry, Joe.
No,
I still haven't talked to him.
I
don't know
have
what the hell's
yeah,
going on.
I'm not I know.
That's Trump.
No, Jill not making our practices is completely
I
different.
just thought you were taking a shot at Jill. I was like,
No.
oh.
No, Jill. No, you know family comes first in this band.
Yes.
She's got her shit to take care of,
Yes.
and that's understandable. And I'm not taking a
what
shot
I
at Jill.
thought. I was like, what
No,
the fuck she just
I
say?
am not taking a shot at Jill.
I'm not taking a shot at my other band. I love those guys. Don't get me wrong. I just,
Well, you're just
Talk
sitting
to
here.
me,
You're
please.
sitting here like I don't do anything in this band, and I'm like, well, you show up to our band practices.
I do show up to the other band, but I don't know how far it's going. But yeah, it's not like I don't do anything for our band. I'm doing something big for our band.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's
you
coming
do.
out of my pocket.
I was being sarcastic when I said you don't do anything for our band. Like you drive us everywhere.
Yes. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Steph. You drive us everywhere. You fucking load all the fucking shit in the car.
Yes.
I mean, like
I'm in charge of the equipment.
yeah. I mean, like shit, dude. We fucking
I
like
drive everybody.
Yeah.
Except for Shane.
right. But
He's got his
yeah,
own
no.
stuff.
Absolutely. No, I was not taking a shot at our band. I was taking a shot at your other band.
What
That was-
band?
Yeah, right. What band?
No, don't get me
I
wrong.
I
Don't
will
get me
say
wrong.
this.
As I'm listening, don't get me wrong. I love you guys.
I
I
will
miss it.
I will say this. I am in 2 bands and I forget that I'm in 2 bands. Could you not do that?
Sorry. It's a habit.
I know, but like it's picking up in the mic and it's just the reason the AC is off, so we have nice, clear, pristine sound, and
put
you're
it
just
down.
sitting there crunching a fucking water bottle. But yeah, no, I will say I am in 2 bands, and I forget I'm in the other band until we have shows. I forgot we had a show, because Leland's also in a second band, right?
Yeah.
Outside of Yellow Sauce. And I saw him, we were playing with them at Punk Rock Prom, and I saw him at prom, and I walked up to him, I put my arm on his shoulder, I said, the dangers of a dying earth had not stood in the way of our great yellow heroes. And then it dawned on me, like, oh shit, we're playing Thursday. Like, yeah, can't wait. Like, I get to do Yellow Sauce. And like,
That reminds me, I gotta text them and see if there's practice someday.
and then and because this has made many appearances on this show, including last week when I played when I played Under the Sun by Yellow Sauce, I completely forgot to bring this bookmark. This one is like the most important one for me to have. I completely forgot it.
Okay.
So I pulled out like one of the old, like I used to have the scripts on like pieces of paper. So I pulled out one of the old pieces of paper, flipped it over, grabbed a Sharpie, and I wrote, "It's a fucking cactus, Leland." So I just put it in my pocket. And then as we're playing the song and he gets to that part, I just pulled the piece of paper out and I unfolded it and I was just like, "It's a fucking cactus, Leland." Like, yeah, it's a cactus.
CACTUS, cactus.
Yes, that's how you spell. Speaking of spelling, where's your book?
It's been a rough week, dude.
I know.
I haven't had time to finish it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
But yeah, I think for most of us, this band is the priority, and we kind of forget we're in these other bands.
Yep.
I mean, not Joe with the Last Train. Like he's diligently involved with them still.
Yeah.
But like you with this other band, me with Yellow Sauce, like we're like, yeah, we're in this other band. I think Nick's in another band that he never does anything with. So
No, he does.
yeah. So like, it is what it is. We know where our priorities lie. It's all good.
Yeah. I've been off 3 days with them. So I don't know. 3 weeks with them. So I don't know what's going on.
Right, which is why I was joking about you show up to our band practices.
Mm-hmm.
So, But, yeah. You over here thinking I'm going to take a shot at my lead singer.
Oh, it just
I would never.
I wasn't thinking about because I forgot I'm in another band.
Right, my point exactly.
I really forgot about it.
I
haven't been thinking about it.
I love our lead singer. That was the best decision you ever made. As much as you regret it sometimes.
Yeah. I just.
No offense to anyone else who's ever tried out for the Living Brain Dead.
Yeah. We love you.
We do. No, Jill makes my life so much easier. She takes the reins on booking shit, writing shit, all that shit, man. I don't get it. I still do a lot of fucking. I still do a lot of shit, but she does a lot of shit. So, I would never.
All the shit she's got going on.
Exactly, and that's why
She delivers.
She's got all that shit going on.
She still delivers.
And she fucking killed it at Punk Rock Prom, even though she hadn't been to a practice in like a month. And so I'm not gonna knock her for that. She's got other shit going on that's stopping her from being able to attend, which is fine. That's not a problem for me. That's as long as because I know she's at home putting in the fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
So no, that was absolutely a shot at your other band and not a shot at our own. Like.
Yeah. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, oh, no, not... then I realized, man, I'm in another band.
Yeah, I was talking about your other band. You do... That's why I emphasized our band. Because you show up for practice for our band.
Yeah, but... yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about, like, the fact that we haven't all been in the same room other than shows in a month.
Yeah.
Because shit gets done regardless, because Jill is sitting there with all the fucking instrumentals fucking singing along and making sure she's good to go for these shows. I don't worry about her at all if she's not there.
I usually forget our songs sometimes until we go on or practice.
Well, like you told us before, every one of our songs is just Danny California played at different speeds.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Well, Danny California's played the same speed for the whole set.
No, it's at different speed. Well, I guess if you count really, really, really fast as a speed.
Yeah.
I wrote a punk song the other day, and I'm like, "Yo, I got this is pretty fast." And then I go and watch our set back, and I'm like, "Oh shit, man, this song's pretty damn slow." It's at like 180 beats a minute or something. I don't even know. I'll play it for you after the show. I think it's pretty much done. I was waiting on feedback from Jasmine, but she's in Seattle, so I want to be in Seattle. It's probably nicer in Seattle than it is here now. It's like 84 degrees and fucking sunny and humid.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit. I went out, it was 93 degrees out. I saw my landlady. I said, "Hey, you still happy about this weather?" She's like, "I was never happy about this weather."
Mm-mm.
And then I paid my rent. My rent is finally paid. Which reminds me, you guys all owe me money.
Oh, I'm still good.
Well, I still need June's rent, so you need to get that shit from Jill before I see you tomorrow. Because I still haven't gotten reimbursed for this month's rent.
Yeah.
Which was why I was like, all right, well, you guys got to make sure you pay me, because I don't want to be paying the rent every month.
Mm.
Which... And then you guys give me cash, and I go... Yes, I absolutely need the money from you guys tomorrow, because I'm going to go to the record store on Friday. I'm going to buy the Avril Lavigne Greatest Hits.
Yeah, she has mine in cash.
Yeah, I know. I just need you to get it from her. 'Cause I know she's not going to be there. So, yeah.
I'll talk to her at the show.
I'll put it in the Discord.
Yeah, put it in Discord.
And
I'll
remind you guys because, yeah, I want the money so I could go to the record store. Not that I don't have record store money if I went to the record store, but like, if I have it in cash, it doesn't count.
Not like you don't have any records.
I don't have the record I want to get on Friday.
That's true.
But it's not like I have time to listen to records. I'm either working or talking to you on the phone. Twice this week, I put on a record, I dropped the needle, I'm sitting here like, yeah, all right, and then John calls me.
Or spam. During when I call you, no.
I was sitting here, I'm like, I'm on Discogs, I hit random. It's like, you want to listen to AC/DC Highway to Hell. I'm like, all right, yeah, that sounds good. So I throw the record on, and I get to and then it's like, my phone lights up. John's calling. And I'm like, what the fuck do you want, John? So I stop the record, I pick up the phone. What's up?
Hi.
And then I went to, after I went to Black Dots, I was, a couple of days later, I finally got around to listen to these records, and I dropped the needle, phone rings, it's John, and I'm sitting here, what the fuck do you want? So I answer the phone, what's up?
I'm like, hey, I'm in your bushes.
I literally see the phone light up and it's your name. I'm like, what the fuck does he want now? And I answer the phone and we just have like a 2-hour conversation.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't, it's just like, your timing sucks sometimes, but like, I'm never mad that you're calling. Just like, oh man, like, why is he calling right this second? Like,
what you wearing? What you doing?
Yeah, Jasmine's already like, oh, you guys are BFFs. Because I told her we were on the phone for 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 57 seconds yesterday.
The longest we've ever been is 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, yesterday was almost 2. It was 3 seconds short of 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, you call, I'm watching NXT, I'm watching hockey, and you're calling. I'm like, all right, let me lower the volume. What's up? Yeah. But, yeah, you know. It is what it is. Just your timing sucks sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, do I answer? Like, all right, I guess I'll answer.
Gotta check on my boo.
Fuck. And you can check on our boo, TJ Cuttajar, and his band, The Safety Meeting, this weekend at Kenmore Porch Fest. Look at that segue. Kenmore Porch Fest, and you can see The Safety Meeting, and they are playing. I gotta find it again. They're on here somewhere. Safety meeting. 2 o'clock at 65 Hoover Avenue, and Kenmore Porch Fest describes them as grunge-based pop-punk rock. So, I don't think I've ever actually seen The Safety Meeting. I own a Safety Meeting. I own a Safety Meeting T-shirt because I saw TJ at Music is Art, and he handed me one. He was like, here, take a shirt. Like, all right, cool. He's like, we're playing at this time. I'm like, yeah, that's great, except we're playing like 5 minutes later. So, sorry, can't see you. So I still don't think I've seen The Safety Meeting. Maybe before I go to the South Park movie and sing my lungs out there, maybe I'll show up at 2 o'clock at 65 Hoover Avenue and see The Safety Meeting, which I don't know where Hoover Avenue is, so that'll be fun. But this is The Safety Meeting. And this song is called Broken Promises on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show. Hit him with it.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What the hell was that voice?
I don't know. See ya. 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks.
Peace. Bye, fans.
Speak to me, tell me all about it, how it used to be, and pretend to listen, staring out the window, it's a beautiful day. Hey, broken promises. what would you do? You know you'd fall. There's no one to get you there after all. You know you'd fall. There's no one to get you there after all. What would you do if I spun it around on you? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?